Hey, you good Fox here. So there was the roster update, breakout program, and some updates today in MLB The Show 17. We're going to go over them hopefully quickly. I'll try and start posting more MLB The Show stuff daily. Sorry for slacking on it, but I've been streaming it and playing it quite a bit. But let's get over the changes to the game here. First up, we got bases loaded packs. So they're in the show shop. You can kind of read through this blog yourself. Cost 5,000 stubs, 3 packs per person. It's going with this Mother's Day theme. We got the new week's flashbacks for Jose Bautista's in the game. So they're going much more into the Mutt style that we've come familiar with, adding new players every week. I know people say this is a pretty big change from previous years. So you can basically exchange 15 Mother's Day pink equipment items. So they'll be in packs till next week, Friday, May 19th. So there will be a time, I would wait, especially till after Monday, because Monday, we'll get to that in a little bit, why that's important. And then, so Jose Bautista, if you want him, he's got pretty decent stats, good pop on the card, but that's, the Bautista style. Breakout program, Nelson Cruz has been added, help you with those breakout program players. Good against righties, not so amazing against lefties. You got 7 mission programs to get the 85 version of him. So it was, 2009. Roster update. They got a video here. I'll link this whole page in the description if you guys want to watch the video for the updates. But basically, we'll just click on it here, go through it quickly. They added a bunch of players here. My Pirates got 3. Your team may or may not have gotten a couple or so. But take a look at those new players. Moving on to transactions, they moved a bunch of guys around, of course, to mirror the transactions in Major League Baseball. Great stuff, keeping up with the game. That's nothing too crazy. Overall changes, now they highlighted a lot of them in the video. Sales 95, DeGrom didn't get the diamond. Benedetti went up. That's good. Expected. McCutchen went down like he should have. Hamilton, so solid. I don't know. What do you guys think of the changes to these cards? Me, Segura's up. I think it's fair. Did you invest in any of these things? Should I start to do videos on which one of these I think are going to go up each week? I can start. Maybe get a friend on here or a compatriot to help me predict these things, and maybe we can make some coins off them in the future. I've done a little bit of it, but dabbled, put a couple toes in it. But generally, it's pretty risky to do that kind of stuff, to speculate on them. But it's not too hard, especially with that amount that changed. They're really responding quite quickly. Next one, new legends and flashbacks. Battle Royale got the new 9-win streak rewards. A bunch of 80s, 85 to 88s. Morales, Gomes, Bourne, Ramirez, Crisp, and Willie. I've already got the good Willie, so I don't need the bad Willie. Bad Willie, I do not recommend it. So we got Steve Finley. I guess we can go through a lot of these cards here, kind of the higher ones. I don't know, the lower overall ones don't really interest me as much, unless you need some rookie hits or breakout hits or that kind of stuff. Good breakout cards, but let's go to Steve Finley first. So we'll start with the high one, then we'll move down the ladder. He's going right now sold for a minimum of $35K. That's not terrible for a 91 center fielder. His speed is pretty average in the outfield there for a center fielder, not great. Great against righties, pretty poor against lefties, so maybe a platoon player. $35,000 for that kind of player is a little much, but it does look like 67 is the current price. I don't think he would be worth it at that point, unless you are a big Steve Finley fan. Next up, we'll take a look at Steve Pearce, somebody who just absolutely failed for the Pirates organization, but then went on to have some decent years other places. $17K is what you can put a buy order in for, so not terrible, but again, first baseman. Those things are a dime a dozen, it feels like. 91 contact, 96 power. So more of a bench bat for the high-end players. I don't know if I'd rather somebody like Victor Martinez if I'm on a budget. So, yeah, nothing amazing here. Speed 52 is like right in the middle, average. Next up, Ionetta Chris. Low contact, low vision. He's a catcher. So I guess it's not terrible power for a catcher, but he might be hard to make contact, and his arm strength is, solid. Not the greatest fielder, but It is what it is. I don't really have an opinion about this card for 20,000 coins. Feels a little pricey, but he's a breakout player if you need that stuff. All right, moving on. The show mailbag. So they talked about what kind of rewards we're getting. So this is pretty interesting stuff. This is what I talked about on Monday when this ends. There'll be a brief break between Season IV ends and when the next one begins called Season Cove. That's cool. So we're going to get them that Tuesday, which is also interesting because we're also getting the server update. We'll circle back around to that one in a second. We're getting these rewards. If you play the game between 3/28 and May 11th, you'll receive 10 standard packs and 11,000 stubs. So we're going to get a whole bunch of packs and some stubs in the market about that. And then these rewards that are going to come in. So look at these things that are going to be in. Especially if you're in World Series, this Paul Goldschmidt, there's no better day to buy it than the day he comes out. This Liriano, same thing if you want an 86 overall gold. But so I made it up to Division Series so far. We're going to try and push, but no promises. Or I think I made Division. Maybe just Wildcard. I don't remember. I mean, one of these. So 2 guaranteed gold player items. So gold player items are going to crash pretty hard. Not like I would. Depends on what your definition of crash is. They're not going to crash 50%. They'll crash, I would say 30% for a while. You might get some pretty nice movement in the market there. But people know. Oh, sorry. People know this is coming at the World Series. So if you're in the Championship Series, one guaranteed low diamond player item. So I'm guessing like 90 to 92s. Those things are going to go down quite a bit in price. So if you have them right now, sell before Monday if you can. If you haven't locked them into your lineup somehow. But if you can sell this weekend, it might have gone down in price already a little bit, those low diamonds. But and then golds, like I said, every tier gets a gold up into a wild card and above. And there's thousands of players. Like there's probably 1,000 people that are going to get this Goldschmidt, probably more now. So definitely look to buy on Monday if you have extra coins, that Goldschmidt, because he's going to go up in price after that. All right, yeah, and it's the highest division you reach. So that's the news from the day. What do you guys think of it? Let me know. Are you okay with the server update? The Show 17 Make Good and server update. I like that title. Let me know what you guys think about it. But that's the video. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.